My name is Matt Mosier. I am a Navy veteran and I am the chairperson of the Veterans Caucus for the Josephine County Dems.
What is the main mission of the Veterans Caucus?
So it's a moving target. So I have the distinct pleasure of sort of reviving this caucus. There was nobody to take over from. So I've talked with some of the veterans at the meetings and out in the community. And one of the missions that I think that would represent this caucus best is to just be advocates for our local veteran population. And whether that is helping them get the resources that they've earned through their service, like healthcare, education. I think reintegration is a huge part. We have an older population of veterans in Josephine County, but as a younger veteran, somebody who's recently transitioned, I think reintegration would be a huge thing because veterans, when they get out of the service, they're leaving a total institution, so to speak, and they're trying to find where they fit in the outside. And I think one opportunity we have would be to help them as they manage their own reintegration and see helping them explore if continuing their service and more of a civic role would help fill their cup.
What are some of the biggest challenges that you see vets facing today?
That's tricky. I mean, I think we all are experiencing challenges today that are unique, obviously, with the political environment. I think veterans are in a really tough spot because we hear a lot of misinformation, or there's just a lot of headlines out there that can create confusion as far as like what programs are on the chopping block, what's already been axed. There's just a ton of confusion I hear about people when they're trying to access their benefits and they become discouraged because they don't fully understand, that as of today at least, most of our veteran resources are still available to us. Even with the current government shutdown, I believe about 97% of the VA workforce is still working.
Mhm.
So there is some misinformation, not to say that we're in a great place, but I do think as far as the populations that are affected with the chaos, so to speak, the veterans are still able to get the services they need. They just may need to clear another hurdle in the bureaucracy, so to
How
speak.
can vets and even non-vets get involved or support the work you guys are doing?
Yeah, I think one of the best ways to get involved is to just, meet with me. I try to make myself pretty available. I'm always at the monthly business meetings. I'm always at the social events that we have each month. You'll see me out on the protest lines with all of my signs and my loved ones. So meeting up with me in person is great. In the coming weeks, I hope to have some sort of forward-facing page for them to access, whether that be Facebook. I think Facebook is probably the most accessible even today.
Yeah.
But my goal is to build a Facebook presence. Be on the lookout for that. For right now, the best way would just to be to meet me in person or shoot me an email.
Do you have any upcoming projects, events, or priorities that you guys are working on or excited about, or something that we should be looking at?
So Veterans Day is coming up. It's just around the corner. I don't know if I'm going to be able to single-handedly build an event around that, but I am looking to partner in the local community to find out what events are already taking place. So I should get that in the newsletter for November. And then the biggest thing that we need is membership. I think maybe two or three people have expressed interest so far in being members, and we'll need, to codify our bylaws and probably build out some sort of leadership organization. So I think it is a really good opportunity, as I said earlier, for people that want to get in on the ground level and really get their hands on all the facets of building up an organization. I think we do have a great opportunity for people like me to get involved. This is new to me. There'll be some growth opportunities with it. There may be some things that we'll learn along the way, but I think I'm really excited to have this opportunity and to have the support of, you and the social media team. And Eva has been great, the chairperson of the Democratic Party. So I feel well supported. And now the next challenge is going to be to build.
Yeah.